Welcome to BBC London News. A hunt is underway for a man suspected of murdering a prostitute and attacking another. The body of 48-year-old Maria Duke-Tunjano was discovered at a flat in Earl's Court on Friday. Police are searching for Robert Richard Fraser in connection with her death and say he may have attacked another sex worker in Paddington. Alice Bandakravi reports. Alice Bandakravi. Restrictions should be placed on overseas investors buying up properties in London, according to a think tank. Civitas says the action is needed to rein in rampant house price inflation. It was responding to recent figures showing a dramatic increase in property prices and a huge demand from foreigners, particularly Chinese buyers snapping up new builds. Well, with me now is Annabelle Dixon from Estates Gazette, which carried out this research. We've talked about foreign buyers snapping up properties. What are they buying and where are they buying it?
Well, what we're seeing in China is the governments are trying to cool down the property market. So we're seeing cash-rich buyers who can move quickly, who are moving into what they perceive as a safe haven of the UK and London property market. And what they're really wanting to buy is flats in schemes across central London and moving further out.
And part of this is on the fringes of London. It's not just the centre, it's areas perhaps we wouldn't have thought of foreign buyers being interested in before.
Absolutely, the Crossrail development is a huge area of regeneration, and we're seeing investors really looking for opportunities along that route, anywhere where there's potential to increase house prices.
Are Londoners losing out because of this?
There's two different arguments. I mean, we can see some of the foreign investors helping to provide finance to get developments built, but equally they are perhaps pushing up prices, some say, and that is encouraging Londoners to move further out towards the suburbs.
But of course they are helping to bankroll developments as well by buying off plan before they've even been built.
They are, absolutely, and Boris Johnson has been particularly keen to push houses for ordinary Londoners so they don't miss out on the opportunity.
So given all that, what do you make of this Civitas idea of curbing foreign investors, perhaps making them bound by certain restrictions before they buy?
I mean, it has been an issue that's been rumbling on for a while, but obviously with the elections coming up, it's becoming kind of a central focus. There are definitely moves in the market to see schemes marketed and sold in the UK first, but we've still got some way to go, and it's an easy political play.
OK, all right, well, lots more to come on that, I'm sure, one of those subjects. Thanks very much. And you can see more on that. The adoption of a 3-year-old girl of Somali origin by a white lesbian couple has been put on hold after her family complained. Boris Johnson has accused the head of the rail union of trying to hold the capital to ransom ahead of tomorrow's tube strike. The Met has launched a campaign to bring those who exploit and abuse children to justice. They say they're already following up hundreds of leads across the capital. Many victims are in their teens when they're targeted, as Sarah Harris reports. London is stepping up efforts to promote itself as a holiday destination for the growing number of tourists from India. Last year, about 15 million Indians travelled abroad, but with the country's wealth growing, the number of travellers could hit 50 million by 2020. Simon Atkinson's been looking at how the capital is trying to lure them here. Great idea. Tara Welsh reporting there. Now, we had a bit of a break from the rain over the weekend. Is it set to continue? Let's get the weather now with Elizabeth Rizzini. And that's it from the lunchtime team. Riz Latif will be here with our programme at 6:30 this evening. Until then, of course, you can keep up to date with everything online. But for now, from all of us, have a very good afternoon indeed. Bye-bye.